It's not pre-dawn yet, but it's coming. It's still early. Yeah, you're right. Hard questions, hard decisions. Sometimes we have to make them, right? Let's go, let's go. Come on, Boomer. He's on a bit of a run, and I need to know the time. Yeah, it's super early. Here's my dog. I thought he ran off to Timbuktu. It is 3:44. It's a good ways away, that sunrise. Yeah, you're right. I'm just kind of laid back right now. I'm not feeling well. I've got air conditioning sickness. It's getting better, but I'm a little under it. I got woke up by a low knocker at 10 from what I needed was solid sleep, but it feels like I just had a nap. But I don't know who that low knocker was. I saw the vehicle, and then it was gone. It had a particular silhouette, like maybe it was an Xterra, I don't know. I have no idea. Anyway, I have not gone back to sleep. I'm still awake. There's stuff going on and stuff on my mind, and I got some time to deal with, some time to kill before I get out there on the water and shoot another video on another channel. And what is on my mind is my fulfillment as a man and the hard decisions as a man. And there are women that have to make some of these decisions as well. But as a man, the decisions I have to make between life and death when it comes to animals. But I always have to discern the difference between animals and humans. Like sometimes it'll be put before me this decision I have to make, and it's not an easy one. When I have to decide, am I putting this dog down or not? Then there's decisions with humans, right? Do I put this woman that I love in a nursing home? I've never been in that moment where I had to make that decision. But I know in my heart right now what that decision is. I will never put you in the nursing home. I will do everything I can to keep you out of it because I love you, and that's my fulfillment as a man. I've heard people recently say that they don't want to die alone. And I was having this conversation with someone, and I said, sometimes happenstance creates that situation where you die alone, isolated away from people. I think what people mean when they say they don't want to die alone, they don't want to die lonely. They don't want to die unfulfilled. Maybe I'm too far from the rabbi to be like, what is the fulfillment of man? It's not that difficult. We could ask that question in a different context, and yeah, I probably shouldn't, but we would need to ask the rabbi. But full disclosure, I'm not Jewish. I'm a Noahide. Means that I could be Jewish one day if I so choose. I wouldn't be able to do the conversion right here. Definitely, not in this shop, not around here. There used to be Jews around here. There was never a synagogue. You have to drive to Tyler or Dallas. There's some other towns to find them, but they're not here anymore. You can't. It's not easy to convert to Judaism. not easy at all. There's a lot of discouragement, and it's a big process. You need to speak Hebrew, you need to study the Torah, you need to be able to read and write Hebrew. And you can do that to a certain extent with the internet, right? You can learn a lot. You can get your own Torah. But I am not here to convert you. I am not here to make you think that I'm Jewish, because I'm not. I'm here to tell you my fulfillment as a man, the way I see it, is that I would never do that to you. I would never do that, because my fulfillment as a man is to cherish you and love you, keep you safe and warm and protected, to see you through sickness, till death do us part. You know the vows? Yeah. Whether there are vows or not, my ultimate fulfillment as a man isn't necessarily success and, money and all that. It's a part of it. I like that stuff, but to my core, my real fulfillment is to her. Right? The woman that I love. Commitment, full commitment. Keeping her healthy and alive and lively and happy. I think that's what some men don't want to. They don't want to die without that. So if I have that, if I can achieve that, then that's fulfillment. And if I'm out in the middle of nowhere and the bear gets me, yes, I might die alone, but I would probably die happy because I have fulfillment as a man. Now, I'm in my 50s. I've not been married. I've not had kids. I've not even had any scares, except for one, but it was just because something broke and nothing happened. But yeah, something broke. It's always scary when those things break. And you're just like, oh, no. So, let's talk about kids, because a lot of you are like, well, the fulfillment of a man is to be a father, a husband, and all that, a provider. But when you're in your 50s, you think you can be like, okay, I'm going to have kids, right? But if the woman you meet in your 50s that you absolutely want to give yourself to is in her 50s or in her 60s or mid 60s, you two aren't having you're not having normal kids easily at all, probably. But you could adopt, but you got to think about the time you have left. When it's too late to have your own, you can always just like lead by example, right? And you can find fulfillment that way, I think, because that's what I do now, by example. I'm not always a good father figure, a good example, but I try it, because I believe if you want a good life, you need to be good in life. You need to be good, else you get spanked by your daddy. There's some women like that, though. So, yeah. My fulfillment as a man is to love, because I feel, a lot of, I hear rabbis say this and other Jews say this, and I feel it. Humans are supposed to love. They're meant to love, and they want to be loved, right? Some people have a hard time with their emotions, and especially that one. But generally, we want to love. We don't want to just be loved and cherished. We want to give that back. We should. There are some that don't, but that's their problem, right? My fulfillment as a man. Maybe I've missed somewhat of the boat, but I've not missed all of the island, right? I'm still out here in the ocean, I think. And here pretty soon I'll be out there on the lake, I think. But yeah, that's my fulfillment of a man. That's what I always say it's about life, not death, but I'm going to be real here. I would like to live the rest of my life with that fulfillment. Giving myself to a woman, and we're together, and we'll make it work. Things don't always work out though, right? But sometimes they do. And sometimes at first, when you meet someone, there are problems, and those problems are steep, way more up there than Mount Everest, right? High mountains to climb. But if you want it, and she wants it, and you keep working on it, sometimes the both of yous gonna come right through that dark valley. Sometimes it's only one of yous. Yeah, you're right. It's still dark out there, and I got a dog just laying there watching me, which is a good thing. He disappeared for a minute, and I was a little perturbed because I'm just like, do not come back wet and muddy. That dog loves to swim. But he is getting really good about not running off when I have him off the leash out here. Yeah, you're right. I just had that on my mind. And I miss being surrounded by Jews, you know. I've been in a lot of places where there were a lot of Jews, but the first place where I was surrounded by Jews was in New York. So I didn't discover Judaism in New York. I discovered Judaism in Texas. You know, it's a mix of like libraries and Kano Inn. I basically, when I was a kid, like I studied things because I was born with only one. I was born with 3 valves working and 1 not working, right? So I couldn't do physical things that other kids could do. I had limits less than them, right? So I spent a lot of time reading, and I had an interest in religion. The weird thing about me growing up with my family, I won't get into the bad stuff, but we'll say this. A part of them were really pushing me to be a preacher. And another part wanted me to be a cowboy. The cowboy people discovered that I was allergic to horses, so they slowly gave up. The other people that wanted me to be a preacher, they gave up too. And I don't know why, but I didn't give up on myself. I kept reading, studied all religions, history, everything. I was watching PBS and listening to KNON. And then I went to New York, and I was surrounded by Jews, Rastas, and punk rock, and everything else. And now I'm back home in Texas, wanting to fulfill because I'm a man, and I need to love. And I will not put you in a nursing home. I will take care of you. It's like the Notebook, right? Like, no matter what. It's what I believe. It's what I want. What do you want? You're not going to be able to see. Come on. Come over here where the light is. It's always better when we come into the light. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Thank you for staying around, Boomer. Yeah, you're right. It's absolutely still pitch black, though. And I want to do other things. So thank you for watching, liking, sharing. I mean, come on, just all that good stuff. I'm kind of tired of saying it at the end of these videos. I'll tell you what, to keep being good, because if you want a good life, you have to be good, else your daddy's going to come spank you. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. Thank you for watching. I'll see y'all next time.